Meet Gabby Grossbard, a Trump-aligned election denier who literally tried to overturn an election. Now he wants to be put in charge of running them for about 80,000 Michiganders. And if no one sounds the alarm, he could actually get the keys. This is So What Michigan, where we cut through the noise, call out the lies, and hold our politicians accountable. Here's the deal. Grossbard has pushed lie after lie about Michigan's elections, and even helped lead a lawsuit to throw out more than 1.2 million votes in 2020 across Detroit area counties. Courts didn't buy it, and Grossbard's legal team pulled the case before the official ruling, but the intent was crystal clear: cancel lawful votes. Now he wants to take over the city clerk's office in Southfield, and because Grossbard is the only name on the ballot in this year's general election, local voters might just let it happen. And there's more. New reporting from The Independent shows Facebook posts from Grossbard and comments from his wife that strongly imply he was in Washington, D.C. on January 6th, while he defended the rioters online. There's no indication he actually entered the Capitol that day, but his public comments ultimately minimized the violence that left hundreds of officers injured and several dead after the attack. So, how is he this close to winning? Well, the incumbent was ruled ineligible, and nobody else filed to run before the deadline. So now the pro-democracy option, Why Not Guy, is mounting a write-in campaign to stop him. She's been endorsed by an array of local groups, and longtime state party organizers are now flooding doors to make sure voters know how to write her in.
We must elect a clerk who will protect the fairness, safety, and security of our election process. That candidate is Why Not Guy.
And if Grossbard seems familiar, that's because Southfield voters have seen this guy before. He lost the 2023 clerk race by roughly 50 points, then kept leaning into the same election denial playbook after his defeat. Now, in an off year with low turnout, he's trying again. So what? Well, if you hand the clerk's office to someone who tried to invalidate votes and then downplayed January 6th, you're inviting trouble. And that's not just a risk for the city of Southfield. With razor-thin elections in Michigan, any interference with the election process here could become a real problem for the whole state. Hit follow. I'll keep tracking this race and anyone else trying to run our elections into a ditch.